Hello, you're welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Beatrice. I'm glad that you've chosen to join me today. This is the space for refinement, reinvention, self-improvement in areas of marriage, finance, career, parenting, motherhood, beauty and fashion, and everything around that. If this is the kind of content that you would be interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel. Let's grow together. Join the family. Please like, share, comment, and let's grow together. We are all about leveling up, okay? As the song goes, level up, level up, level up. So we are leveling up today. These are the points I've got about how a person can be a high value person, traits of a high value person. And to start with, number one, there is no way you're going to be a high value person if you do not fear God. Yeah. Fearing God is the beginning of all wisdom, the Bible says. And on our journey of leveling up, if you want to level up in all those areas that I've talked about, finances, career, beauty, fashion, marriage, whatever area you want to level up, as the year is ending, we're already in the 7th month of the year. So it's very important that you turn your life to God. The Bible says, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face, then will I hear from heaven and heal their land. Yes, in all the areas that we're sick, we want to level up in our health, we can involve God, and for sure, if He's number one in our lives, the leveling up journey is just going to be a smooth ride. If we want to level up, the second point is going to be about focusing on personal development. I know we all have those times when you feel like you cannot do anything. Either you're hurt, you're anxious, you're going through depression, you're going through a loss. But girl or boy, if you want to level up, you're going to decide, intentionally decide to focus on personal development. In every area, there's no area you're going to undermine. Be it marriage, you're supposed to sit down, make a plan, see the areas in which you are weak at, your education, your career, and decide that in this area I'm going to develop, I'm going to level up, okay, get new skills in areas of health. If you know you're putting on a lot of unnecessary weight, there's necessary weight and there's unnecessary weight, focus. Whatever is diverting your focus, get rid of it and try to focus. Whether it's anxiety, depression, as we've said before, please try as much as possible, if you're going to level up, to focus on personal development. The other thing, if you want to level up, is you're going to try as much as possible to carry yourself with class. Yeah, there are some basic things really that do not require even money. Carry yourself with class in the way you speak, in the way you walk. A person who has leveled up, a person who is classy, doesn't walk as if they're about to fall. They don't speak loudly. Have you ever seen it's just something that is very weird when you're seated in a group and you just overhear a lady or a man just shouting on top of their voice or yelling, even in a conversation. Try as much as possible to improve on our vocabulary. Vocabulary is something that does not end. We can read as much books as possible. This improves our vocabulary, our fluency in any language that we're interested in. So as we level up, myself, I'm also on the journey, okay? As we level up, we are supposed to improve on the way we speak, on the way we walk, on the way we talk. When in a conversation or in public, talk when you're required to talk. Think about what you're going to speak before even you speak it. Because sometimes you may not be able to take back what you've spoken, and it will take away all the class. Has someone ever stood up, they are dressed well, they are, well put together, but when they speak, you're like, God, why didn't they just keep quiet? So that is an area also of leveling up, where you are poised in the way you walk, in the way you carry yourself, in the way you speak, the words that you calculate, every word that comes from your mouth. Sometimes some situations don't require us to talk at all. Classy people observe more than they speak. You don't have to contribute to everything that everyone is saying. Imagine you're in a conference and you're the only one. Every point that comes up, like, you have what to say, and when you're saying it, it's all out of proportion. So it's better you observe more than you speak. As you observe, you're calculating what you are speaking. You are the CEO of your life. Imagine a CEO of the company. They are the ones responsible to hire, fire, retain, promote. And so even in leveling up, take your life as sort of a company, that kind of vibe, you know what I mean? So you're on a journey of leveling up. So it means that any person who is going to derail you away from this journey, people with bad energy, negative emotions, they don't have the same values like you do have. You have a right to fire them from your life. And this will help you to level up. Okay? There are some people who just come in your life and they mind about what you feed yourself with. Who? You know, some of these things pass through people. You have a friend who is having just the opposite behaviors of you, or already those people you with them, and they're influencing you in a bad way that you cannot even go on a journey of leveling up. It's very important that you try, or we try as much as possible, to eliminate people, behaviors, things that are derailing us from our journey of leveling up. And that will help us. And then hire as many people as you can. People of your same character. People who have the same ideas like you. People who have the same visions about life like you. You know, birds of the same feathers flock together. I'm one of those kinds of people who will reach in an environment, or I'll meet someone for the first time, and I'll know in my spirit that he or she is supposed to be my friend. Because of the things they talk, because of the way they behave, because of, you know, the way they carry themselves. And so this helps in you know, maintaining that path. Because even when you're falling off, your friend, because they know your values, they will be able to direct you back to the normal path. A high value person works on their femininity or their masculinity if you're a gentleman. Okay? You don't want to work on other areas, like you're focused, like we've said, you know how to speak. But girl or boy, you're not presentable. Imagine they invite you to a dinner. Then you show up with your sandals and t-shirt. Or they invite you for a presentation, only for you to show up in your sandals and your round dress. We have to work on our femininity and our masculinity to the gentleman. This will help you to level up. You will look like a high value person. Why am I stressing about becoming a high value person? Let me tell you, it comes with advantages. You're treated differently. People approach you differently. One day I did something, but I'm sorry. No, it's okay. One day we were driving in Jam. I was from picking my daughter from school. There's a lot of jam and I had to go for an evening shift somewhere. And so there's no way, we had been in jam for like an hour. So this patrol comes with some convoy cars behind. I'm like, bitches, I've never tried this, but I think I'm going to try it. I waited for the last car and I went out of the queue and put on double indicator like the rest. Though we went, reaching in the corner, as you negotiate a corner, the Kabalagala corner, where Muyenga Kabalagala, they separate from Chibuli Junction, there were policemen. As I was going, there's a border who interjected, and so there was some space between me and the car, and the government car that was ahead. So I stepped like this, you know, I stepped on the paddle for brake, and you know, the policeman just, you know, like, he wanted to stop me, but he looked at me, and I think in his mind he was like, she must be one of them. Because of the way I was dressed. And so it has advantages. I was able to, no, they didn't stop me. I went on and I was home in the next 5 minutes. And these advantages, when you reach in an office, they'll give you respect. It comes with a lot of advantages, like I've said. So let's learn how to embrace our femininity, the way we smell, the way we dress, our hair, our nails. Okay, it's very, very important. Even to men, ladies are very attracted or respect men who put themselves together. It doesn't cost a thing. It just costs you to know that I'm supposed to look high value. Mindset. I know you've heard this over and over, but if you're going to level up, it starts from your mind. And so your mindset has to be up to the game. You're not going to allow things that talk negatively, even you yourself, because it's your mindset. You would be like, those things of leveling up are for people who have money. Those things of going back to school, whatever it is that you want to level up, it's change your mindset, be more positive, and this journey will be smoother for you. When we talk about mindset, it goes also down to, character, emotional maturity. There are some of us, myself, I know it is really, really hard to be emotionally mature, because sometimes some people just press your anger button to the limit and you feel like, I think I cannot do this anymore. I have to just jump on this guy or this lady. But it's very important to mature in the way we react to situations, because some situations happen to us and then you react in a way that even makes you forget that you were raised with manners. And someone who looked at you either fighting another man, fighting another woman, they will be like, what the heck? Who is this? They wouldn't even know. They don't even want to know what the cause of the argument or, the chaos is about. They will just wonder how degraded you are and you look. So it's very important that we mature our emotions to the level that there are some things that you cannot just react about. There are some things that you look at and they require you to react in a negative manner, but you'll just let them be. Because after all, they're just emotions. So you choose how to react. Emotional maturity is very, very important. An emotionally mature person thinks about what they need to say, how they need to say it before they say it out. I always tell my daughter, sometimes when she's too stressed, because even kids get stressed, she will come and just yell at the sister, but you, like she yells on top of her voice. I'm like, Serene, say the same words, but in a different manner. Just express your feeling, but in a different tone. Then she does it, and the reaction is different. Even to us mature people, you can be angry and let someone know about your anger, but in a different manner. So you choose how you want to, it all goes back to emotional maturity. This goes to my single ladies. If you want to level up in terms of relationships, for the ladies, you do not chase, they chase you. Mostly for when the relationship has just begun. It looks very awkward when the guy tells you, I love you on Monday. And by Sunday, you're over calling them, you're over texting them, you want to meet them, you want to go to their place. That is a low-class woman and shows no value. You're supposed to be, if you're in a relationship and you're the one chasing the man, mostly in the early years, you're not chasing because you're trying to, work out a disagreement like in a relationship that has stayed for some time, but it's an early relationship. You're chasing them like you want them more than they want you. You're degrading yourself. That is not a character of a leveled up person. A person or a lady who is leveled up in terms of relationships, they are mature enough to know that this guy is supposed to chase you. He is the chaser. And the men, it is masculine for you to chase. If a woman is chasing you, then that one is not a classy woman. It's not even a wife material. So as we conclude this leveling up, journey or traits of a high value person, I want you to know that all these things work in your favor for your own development, for your own achievements. And so try as much as possible. You don't have to rob a bank. Some things, like we've said, they start from your mind. Put yourself together with whatever little you have, and this will work out for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, comment, share to many people, and let's develop and grow together.